Welcome to Behind the Camera. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maddie, and we are a husband and wife team successfully accomplishing businesses' goals as their marketing companion and capturing moments in time worth cherishing.
Join us in conversation about being business owners, understanding the digital world, and our experiences.
Thanks for joining us on this podcast.
Welcome back to Behind the Camera. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maddie, and today we're going to talk about what a wedding is like when you book us for photo and video, and the gear. Of course, we're going to talk gear.
Gear's the best part of the whole thing.
Best part.
Well, what do you say we just jump right in?
Cool. Let's start with the process. So the first thing you'll kind of do is probably look us over and be like, yo, they cool. I want to book them. Or you want more information.
Most people probably want more information.
Probably, but I hope that people think we're cool right away because that makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Well, I am cool. I don't know about you. Well,
I think I'm cool. Anyways, so you'll inquire. You can either call us or text us. My phone number, it's mine on the website and social media and all the goods.
yeah,
I'm there.
Maddie's better at talking. I'm bad at talking.
You're fine. So
Talking,
you'll inquire
no good.
with us there. And you can call, text, email. My email's on stuff. Our general email's on things. info@ghostdog.media. And then you can also use our contact form on our website, which is probably the easiest option just because you don't have to remember a bunch of details. You just fill out the little form and it sends it to me, and it's super slick and easy and fast.
Yeah. Fast. Easy.
Very fast. We're fast at responding too. Do not be surprised if you get a response in like 3 minutes because
Maddie has a problem and she can't stop working.
Problem. So you will get an easy response, fast response.
She won't take a break. You don't?
That's fine. I like what I do.
Well, that's good.
What can I say? But yeah, so make sure when you inquire, use your name. I need to know who you are, obviously. Your date of your wedding. Very important. People forget that.
Most important.
I need to know when you're getting married. Like when you tying the knot. Where are you tying the knot? Like, give me a location.
Yeah, we need that information.
It's good details. And your phone number and email is always kind of a nice little bonus.
So we can get back to you.
Yeah, it's important. You want the information. And then, of course, like, there's like a little message box usually, or you'll say like, hey, I'm so-and-so. Like, here's my wedding, whatever. But you can always leave a message and be like, yo, this is what I'm thinking. I need this package, or I'm looking for photo, or I'm looking for video, or ideally both, because I like working with you.
Ideally both, but
we do whatever. Yeah, we're easygoing. So yes, biggest thing, name, wedding date. Don't forget those two things.
No, the biggest thing is the wedding date, and then your name. The wedding date is the most important. I gotta know if we're available.
But I like to know who they are.
Oh yeah, but if we're not even available, that would suck.
See, this is why I do the talking. You are straight business, bro.
Yeah, well, if I'm not available, I gotta let you know.
Yeah, but I still want to talk to them. I like people.
You don't like being trapped in this house with me?
Sometimes I'm glad it's warmer outside now.
Why?
I need fresh air and walking.
You need to get away from me? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I have my own office. I get that on the daily.
Yeah, I suppose.
But so yeah, you'll talk with me. We'll chat your inquiry. We'll answer any questions you have. Send you what packages you're thinking. We can kind of help walk you through it. Like, oh, I definitely want first looks, or I definitely want speeches, or whatever. We can kind of help you pick a package that'll work really well. Sometimes we do it all over texting or email or whatever you inquired with. And other times we do a phone call or a virtual meeting, which is kind of fun. You get to know us. We get to know you. It works pretty well. Smooth sailing. After you're like, oh, yeah, that's it. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Let's get hitched with them.
Yes. What's next?
Then I'm going to send you a down deposit with our online program. So you can either pay via check or online payment, which is like an ACH transfer. Basically, use your bank account routing number. And our system doesn't save it, so it's really safe because I have no idea how you paid. Basically, right. Or you can mail us a check, which always works too, and just let us know if that's the route you go, because we like to keep an eye on the mailbox.
Because sometimes the U.S. Postal Service, Franklin, is bad at losing things.
Yeah, come on, Franklin. Bring your crap together. Just kidding. It's kind of cute. He'll like text me like that he dropped off our mail and like put a little heart around it. He did that one time, and I was like, aw, my mouthwash is here, because it was mouthwash that time that he was delivering. Which, by the way, there was a shortage in Mankato, and I did not appreciate that.
There's a shortage of mouthwash?
Yeah, I couldn't find mouthwash anywhere for us. So I had to order it on Amazon.
Oh. I
Poor
don't
Franklin.
buy things, I guess.
Poor Franklin. Anyways, so yeah, and then we'll get you a contract that's super simple, easy to understand, and we'll fill out most of it, like your name, your wedding date, remember your wedding date, and some details about kind of what we chatted about, along with which package we thought you guys were going with, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you basically just have to sign it and date it and be like, cool, we're ready to go. And then you go on with your wedding planning process, and we don't talk to you again probably until the month before, 3 weeks before, unless you reach out, of course, and are like, I need help.
Then Maddie will talk to you.
Then I will talk to you because I like talking to people, as you know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do we
Anyways, no, probably not.
You want to tell them
but
one more
it's
time?
fine. I like talking to people.
I think they know now.
People.
I think they know now.
Cool. As long as they really do know. Do you really know? You should know. Okay.
I hope they know.
So we got all that. Then we're going to talk to you about a month before, 3 weeks before-ish, depending on kind of what you're all doing. If you're doing photo and video, I might reach out to you closer to that month before. We typically kind of help put together your itinerary too, just to make sure you have enough time for things. And people have questions, like if you do first looks, then do you do bridal party photos in the morning, things like that.
Yeah.
So we kind of detail that all out with you. Or if you're like, I got this, I'm a wedding planning pro now, and you just send me the itinerary and are like, this is what we're doing.
That works
That
too.
works too. Whatever works for you. So we kind of go with whatever works and kind of go with that. But photo kind of helps organize your day, which is why like when we do photo stuff, we typically help with the itinerary. Versus when we do video stuff, it's a little different.
Yeah, we don't really need to be like organizing your day, because video is more of like show up and capture what is happening, not we need to get all these family photos, we need to make sure we have enough time to get all the bridal party photos and whatnot. But for video, I'm just trying to capture what is happening, and so you can relive the day how it was, not make up some fake story about your day. That's not what I try to do.
It's a documentary about you. Basically, it's your own documentary.
Of one day of your life, yes. Yeah. It's
Basically,
not a
the
lifelong
most
one.
important day of your life.
Yeah,
maybe.
for some people.
Probably. I mean, if you have kids, that's probably more important. Right?
Yeah, I think
I
probably
don't know.
having kids is more important, but I don't have kids.
Yeah, I'll let
So
you
I
know when
don't
we get to
know.
that point.
Oh, Maddie wants kids today?
No, I didn't say that. I just said when we, maybe I'll be an auntie or something.
Okay, whatever you say, boss.
At the sisters and brothers, please. Anytime.
Yeah, Jackson, get right on that.
Oh my gosh, no. Okay, moving on. For those that don't know, my brother is like in elementary school still. Middle school, I guess, technically.
That was a joke.
Yeah, Mom,
That was
please
a
don't
joke.
kill him. Especially my dad, dude. My dad would be pissed. Okay, so your day is done. We captured it. It was awesome. We had fun. We were your dress fluffers, and we probably joked around and danced with you during your get ready session. You probably saw us do some weird dance because neither of us are good dancers.
No, God, no.
Which we probably should take some classes for that. I think it would be fun.
I'm not
Should we
taking
take dance
classes.
classes?
No, I don't want to embarrass myself any more than I already do. No thanks, man.
Come on, it could be fun. I vote we take dance classes. I think someone should support me in this. Someone put in the comments that we should take dance classes because
No.
I think we should.
No.
It'd be fun. We could learn how to like salsa or something.
I'm not athletic enough to do that.
Oh, whatever. So anyways, we'll do your day. I'll make fun of Matt's dance skills. And then we'll talk after the wedding. What happens after? What do we do? So
We want to make sure we don't lose any of your photo and
that's
video.
true. That's the most important thing.
That is the most important thing.
Which we don't.
We haven't yet. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
It
knock
never
on some wood
happens.
for me. Like I ain't trying to do
I'm
that.
terrified of losing footage.
Yeah, that's like one of the
or
scariest
photos.
things. But we've got a good system in place. There's a good system for not losing
Indeed.
footage. When we're at your wedding, we're dumping. I say dumping. I don't know if that's actually transferring.
Dumping, transferring, storing your footage on an SSD.
Yes.
Or hard drive that we bring.
Usually it's the SSD because it's faster.
It's faster, but
and I trust it more. I don't know.
But either way, we put it on an SSD or a hard drive at the wedding. On top of that, it's still on the SD card that is in the camera.
Right.
And then when we get home, it goes on to the server. And it never gets deleted from any of these places until it's fully delivered to your computer screen.
In the online gallery.
In the online gallery.
Right. Plus, it's on another hard drive that we drive off to another location. So,
in the event the house burns down, or someone breaks in and steals the server and the SSD, I can drive to the off-site location, pick up the hard drive, and finish doing the editing.
Right. And the other physical location, those hard drives are in like a fire-safe case.
Yeah.
So if crap was to go really wrong,
burn down,
we still should be good.
Hopefully that fire case is good.
Again, knock on wood. I'm just hoping that would be super unfortunate if both houses burned down.
That means we'd probably be doing something wrong.
Yeah, that would be a really, really bad day. A real bad day, but that's okay. But yeah,
hopefully that never happens, but we haven't lost footage yet, and let's keep it that way. Fingers crossed.
Forever. Knock on wood. Please knock on wood. This whole time, I'm just going to have you guys keep knocking on wood as you listen to this, because weddings are nerve-wracking for everybody
you have
involved.
One shot to get everything.
Yeah.
And if you lose it, screw it up, you're done.
You're done.
You're
done. I keep thinking of that last one we did. What was it, 2 weekends ago?
Yep.
And they were like, you're done. I was like dying.
It was pretty good. It's pretty fun.
I also was called 30 at that wedding.
You look 30.
I do not look 30.
How many kids you got?
None. But apparently they all thought I was 30. They were like, happy 30th birthday tomorrow. And I was like, not my 30th birthday, but okay. Sometimes you just don't fight it when people are drunk. You just say, okay, yes. Sounds good. I'm 30 today. When they're drunk and
having fun, they forget that you told them 5 times you're not 30. Yep. You're turning 23.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So, okay, wedding's done. I was called 30. That's okay. We got stuff transferred. It's all safe. Now what are we doing with the footage? You're editing. I'm editing. Usually we'll do a sneak peek kind of that weekend of Sunday, Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, depending on what day your wedding is. And we'll do kind of like a reely thing, because reels are fun and cool.
And people watch them.
And they look cool.
And they get more views than regular photos and videos.
True, it makes no sense.
It's because the algorithm.
Yeah, I know.
But, so yeah, we do that. We do a little sneak peeky video reel. We do a sneak peek photo gallery. And then from there, we actually just edit all of the rest of the photos and
we lock
make all the videos and don't sleep for a couple days.
Sleep.
We try to get stuff done
really fast
so that we don't get behind and then be like stressed out, because I feel like a lot of people who do weddings feels like they take forever to get their stuff done when they're like, oh, I got like 5 weddings before you get your photos back. I'm like,
right,
why'd you let yourself get that far behind?
Yeah, I don't get that. Like not even just with our photo clients, but our business clients too. Like if we have a shoot that morning, you come home and work on that client.
Yeah, so like we're trying to make sure it's all, 1, on the servers backed up safe. 2, I don't want to forget what happened.
Right.
I'm reliving your day as I make the video, or you're reliving the day as a photo. You want to remember it, so you get it.
Right, you get their personality in there.
Yeah, you get their personality. You get the looking the way you remember it, not. Well, it was a month ago. I don't remember what happened.
I don't know. Yeah, but so photos usually get back in like within the week. Like that is pretty average for me. If I'm super busy, maybe like 2-3 weeks. But I think I've always delivered the week of. So far. I've always delivered the week of.
Yeah. Video takes a little bit longer. Just a little bit more pieces to.
Yeah. Do. And it kind of depends on your package too. Like if you're just doing the highlight video, you'll probably get it that same week you'll get your photos, versus if you're doing the full ceremony and all these other little pieces, then there's a little bit more that goes into it, because we like to make our videos kind of pizzazzy. So takes a little bit of time. I gotta
do better than the last one every single time I make a video. Stupid ADHD perfectionism problems.
I like them. They always turn out good.
They always turn out good, but it always takes so much more time.
I'm probably biased though, low-key.
Well, I'm biased, and I think they're bad, but everyone seems to like them. But I watch them 100 times while I edit them.
I'm really excited to deliver this next one. So shout out to the Masters that just got married not that long ago. Their first look video had me tearing up a little bit. It was just good. You like one-upped it hardcore. Yeah.
I hate myself for that, but
It's
congratulations. Your video's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it was really good. So it's a fun new little twist we took on first looks and all the goods. You kind of did something a little different. So I'm excited to share those because it's bigger. So congrats, Masters. Happy birthday, Haley. Kind of late, but
it's kind of late, but it's close enough.
Yeah. So cool. Shout out to them. But so when this is kind of, that's what happens. You know, you come in, you inquire, we do your wedding, and you get your stuff back. 1, 2, 3. Keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what comes into it for us? What's the gear look like? What's the time look like? That kind of thing. You know, I think a lot of times we send out these packages and people are like, whoa, that's a lot. And even though we kind of down our packages and have a lot of different affordable options,
yes,
it's still, I mean, it's a lot to spend in general. Like, anything you spend to invest in your wedding day is kind of a lot. So why is it so much? You know, what's our gear look like? What's the time look like? Things like that. I don't know. The process, like, there's a lot that goes in beforehand too, not just like the wedding day and the, you know, the editing, like the front end, you know, I'm organizing all of your stuff. I'm making sure
we know what package you have.
Yep.
What gear we have to bring to make that package happen. How much time we have to be at your wedding, and most of the time you pick an 8-hour package, we're there longer than 8 hours.
Yeah, we're really bad about that, so that's good for you.
It's good for you again. We're bad at listening to our own rules.
Yeah, we don't do that very well. I mean, some rules we do listen to, but most of them it's like 8 hours. Okay, I'll stay like 15 because I need this shot.
I need to get this shot, and if I don't get this shot, I'm gonna hate myself for not getting it, so then I stay longer.
We get a little too invested, probably. But that's okay.
Better for you.
Better for you, that is true. But yeah, so you have the front end, talking to you, doing all of that. The wedding day, usually stay over, whatever. So we're like, at this point, we're at probably like 40, 50 hours between the two of us. And then we get to the editing process, and then our time just skyrockets.
That's where a lot of the time
editing goes.
Editing. But probably before, like, prep work, we take the day before the wedding to make sure you have all the gear packed up, ready to go.
Right, it takes us like a day to pack.
Make sure all the batteries are charged. It takes about a day to half a day to make sure everything's charged. And then now with this fancy new case,
the food dish,
I can charge all the batteries at once, which is really nice.
Which we can maybe go into detail about that in another podcast, or even like a little reel or something.
Yeah, we'll make a video reel or something at some point. Just haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah. Basically, for those that are not catching on, we call it the food dish because, you know,
everything is related to dogs in
our
company.
I like dogs. But so the food dish is basically a place where all of our batteries are. It plugs in all of our batteries with one little outlet. Cord. It makes it super simple. All in a battery case. So I'm not hogging around like
you're like, oh, where's the outlet? No.
You don't lose batteries as often. It's a good thing.
System. So yeah, we make sure everything's charged. We make sure all the tripods and cameras are prepped and ready to go. Sometimes we'll pack them in the car the night before. Sometimes we won't. It just really depends on what time we have to leave in the morning.
And the weather.
And then the morning of, we hop in the car or have a little coffee.
We do have coffee.
I can't live without that.
I love
hop in the car, get out to the location. Some people do it at a hotel, get ready at the hotel, then go out to a church, and then go to another place. And other people just have it all at one location. There's no wrong way to do it, but
no,
it does change how we do things if it's multiple locations versus one location.
It doesn't change your price, though.
No, price doesn't change.
It just changes how we do things.
We don't charge based off of travel. It's just included in the price.
Yeah, it's just
easier for everyone if I'm not like, oh yeah, I drove 50 extra miles, so I have to charge you more.
Right,
now.
And it's not their fault. Like, if we're based out of Mankato, it's not their fault that we want to live in Mankato.
Yeah,
like that's not their fault. So we don't charge travel fees. It just doesn't.
It's just built right into the price.
Yep.
So what you see is what you pay.
Yep.
And yeah,
makes it simple.
Where was I going? I forgot my train of thought.
You usually do.
Yeah.
Low key. But gear at the wedding. So we got the food dish. That's pretty basic. And then we each kind of have our own little setup. So I like dual cameras. I like to have 2 cameras on me at all time.
For photo.
Even for video, sometimes I think it's kind of nice not to have to switch lenses.
Yeah, just grab the other camera.
Right. For photo especially. Like, I love my Canon R5. I'm a Canon user forever and always. Thank you, Canon. Shout out.
You say that now, and then somebody else is going to come out with something. You're going to want it, and then you're going to get it.
Maybe. But right now,
Canon is what we use.
Dual SD slots, whole 9 yards.
The R5 doesn't have dual SD slots.
No, but the R6 does.
There's a CF Express slot and SD card, which...
CF Express. I mean, it's kind of this. It's
card.
Yeah. It's still technically dual because I can save to both.
Yep.
But, so I like to have 2 Canon R5s on me. I like the 35 millimeter lens.
The 35 macro is what she likes.
The macro.
Not the L series 35. Is that even out yet? I don't even know.
I don't know. But the macro is super nice. It gets like the shiny ring shots. And then I also use it for like family photos and stuff because it's a little bit wider. Or like huge venue shots. I don't know.
Huge
it's
venue
juicy.
shots. We should get. We need a wider lens. 15 millimeter would be nice.
Just keep adding to the collection. Have a toolbox of.
We do have a toolbox.
I know we do.
We keep our cords and stuff in there.
But so yeah, I like to have the 35 on one, and then I like the 85 on the other. Which
L series 85. Is it f2.8?
No, it's lower than that. It's like 1.8.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Yeah, that's juicy
head.
too.
That's
nice real juicy
for portraits.
Yeah,
it's really good.
I love doing the bride shots in it, and the bridal and groom shots, and the close-ups, and individual families and stuff like that.
Right.
That's fun to do in that one. But so that's usually what I have, and then I have a flash that I kind of throw on for the reception, or if it's a church wedding or something along those lines.
Or if it's just dark in the room and getting ready.
Yep. And then I always have my little pouch with a bunch of goodies. I got tissues in there usually. Bobby pins, I don't know, you name it, it's probably in that pouch that day.
Just anything we've come across needing. Yeah.
It's in there, so.
Yeah. I mean, I rock an R6. Just bought a R6 Mark II. Pretty happy about that purchase. Should be here in a couple days.
Come on, Franklin, deliver it a little faster.
Come on, man. And then I normally am rocking either a 24 to 105 f4, but I have now purchased a 24 to 70, which is even more buttery goodness. It's 2.8, blurry background.
Yeah, I still like my 85.
The 85 is nice, but like for video purposes, it's nice to have a little bit of range, so I can change right on the fly.
Even when I do video with you, I like my 35 or my 85. It's just
the only beef I have with the 85 is that there's no in-body stabilization.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I'm sorry I got the shakes sometimes.
I don't like that the lens doesn't come with. The camera has it, which is nice, but like I want the lens and the camera to have it. But so I use a 24 to 70 now, and I also use did I say 24 to 70? 24 to 70, and then I also use the 70 200 sometimes.
Yeah, especially that can be juicy for ceremonies. Yeah.
For the ceremony, if we got the full package, you get the full ceremony, and we like to do 3 angles. Well, one in the back, which is the 35 normally.
Just like wide.
Sometimes, if your venue's bigger, we'll slap on something a little tighter. But 35 has been working so far. And then we'll do a 70 to 200, which Maddie normally uses for video on the one side. Mm-hmm. And then I'll hold the gimbal on the other side with the 24 to 70. And then when you go and you have like a pour the sand thing or tie the braid the ropes. What else have we seen? Like the plant the tree. I've seen that done.
Plant the tree was cool.
We just grabbed.
Somebody cut pizza one time. Not during their ceremony. It just made me think of it. During their reception, instead of cake, they did pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I had to giggle. I thought it was kind of cool. I really wanted a piece of pizza. It looked so good.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyways.
Off topic.
So I use the gimbal, and then when you do the tie the knot thing up front, I can get a little closer, and so that way you remember it better. More high def. Not from afar.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of
and then we also mic up.
Oh, yeah, we got to talk about that.
The groom and the officiant get mic'd up. So just in case the DJ forgets to turn on the microphones or something weird happens, I have backup recordings.
We always have backups. There's like usually three recordings for audio at the ceremony because the cameras.
Plus all the cameras are recording.
Right, the cameras
audio.
are all going. The lav mics are going, and then the DJ we
plug into the DJ.
Talk to the DJ, which we've had really good luck. Like the DJs we've worked with have been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Special shout out to Starlight Sounds because we like Shower.
He did our wedding.
Yeah, Shower did our wedding, and we're super good friends with him. So, like to shout out the Mankato community a little bit more. But
yeah, we worked with a number of other DJs that are also.
What was the guy's? Was it Will?
Will. I don't remember his company name.
I don't either, but he was really good too. That bride said that they found him on Tie the Knot or The Knot or something like that. The Knot. Or The Wedding Wire, and so he was really good too. He was a cool dude. I really liked him too.
Yeah, he was good.
But we've worked with all kinds of different people. I mean, worked with like Mojo Productions in Iowa quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember that company out of the cities that comes to Stillwater with us all the time.
Oh, I don't remember her name either. I know what you're talking about.
I have a business card in my office, so I apologize because you were really cool too. It was a lady, and we never work with women DJs.
Not a lot of women in the DJ
which was
industry.
like she was really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Like she kept the party popping.
Yes.
So she was cool, but yeah, lots of good DJs, lots of good parties, but that's kind of weddings. There's a lot to it, but we try to keep it as simple and stress free as possible.
Yeah, stress free for you.
I mean,
we try to keep it stress-free
too. We like quality, we like affordability, and we like speed. So the easier we can make it for us, the easier it'll be for you, the less stressful it'll be for you,
exactly,
and whatnot, and make it affordable and still get good quality, and you'll feel like you're getting a movie, and you're affordable, so you didn't feel like you paid for a movie. That's the goal. Relive the day with photo and video.
Exactly.
But now you guys all know how to inquire. You know what goes into it, so you should definitely inquire on our website is how I would recommend it.
That's what we always recommend. It's easy.
It's easy. Keeps things simple, like I said. But you know us. You know where to inquire. So hopefully we'll talk to them soon and be your next photo and video people.
Book us now. Today.
Okay, I'm leaving. That was a game changer. I think we're done. Okay, bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to your favorite marketing companions.
Don't forget to follow us on socials at Ghost Dog Media and Maddie's Moments Photography. And check us out on our website, ghostdog.media.
Tune in again soon so you don't miss out on any of our podcast moments.
Until next time.